Hey you guys, Shanice here. Thank you for stopping by my channel. So today we're going to be doing a hair review. No, this is not a hair install. We're not installing hair today. I'm sorry. I feel like this hair is very easy. It's just too easy to do an install video. And plus I have so many other videos with goddess locks and all kinds of locks that did like a basic install, and that's what this was. It wasn't an illusion, it wasn't anything like that, but I'll take you through all of that in a second. But just know that this hair came out of my own pocket. Is from the brand HARLEM 125, their Kima Braid line, and the hair is their goddess locks in a 22-inch. So let's get this intro over with and I'll be back. Okay, so back with the Boho Goddess Locks in 22 inches by Kima Braid. I did not do an install like I said previously, just because this was a regular braid pattern. Keep it a buck, I actually used the old braid pattern from the hair that I had in previously, because it still has some stability on it. Like it still feel like it could do something. So I uninstalled the last hair, and then I just installed this hair on top of that old braid pattern. So it was just a regular smegular braid to the back. There was no illusions, no rubber bands, no none like that. And though there's like millions and millions of those installs that I had, well, millions on YouTube, several that I have personally before I started doing the illusion method. So I'll link some of those down in the description box if you're looking for an install video, because I know that y'all do look to me for installs. But I just felt like this was just such a normal install, you know, I just didn't see the point. Now, I got this hair on my own. I actually wasn't even going to do a review on it. It was just some hair that I wanted to throw in my head because I wanted something easier. The hair that I had installed was a little high maintenance for what, you know, all I had planned for the week. Last week was my birthday week, as y'all guys know. And so it was kind of high maintenance, and I didn't want to keep having to fix it and comb it and brush it and style it and all of that. And so I was like, I just want something easy because I'm trying to turn up, you know. So I was like, I went to the beauty supply store, and just like many of you, I was standing in the beauty supply store with my phone on YouTube, looking at hairs that appealed to me. And then I looked them up on, you know, YouTube, trying to see what everybody else talking about it. This hair actually had some very mixed reviews. So I was very interested. First of all, it's not that many videos out there on this hair. I don't know what the problem is, but yeah, it may be 5. When I specifically searched, it may have been 5. I don't even think it was quite 5. And I know 2 of them were very negative. And the 2 that I watched were very negative. And then I watched one other, and it was like, man, you know, she didn't care one way or the other. Like, yeah, it's pretty, but she didn't really like it, you know. And so I was like, you know, kind of nervous, because usually, like, if you don't find a video on the hair or several videos on the hair, usually it's not really good hair unless it's new. And this hair was not new. I was looking at the videos, and they had been posted over a year ago. So I'm like, okay, I don't know. But the hair is really pretty, so I was like, you know what, regardless of their experiences, I mean, it's me. I'm not trying to sound cocky or nothing, but I've been working with crochet hair for so long. I was like, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. What issues they were running into, what they're saying, I think I can probably figure that out. And I wanted to figure it out on my own, because I'm a big fan of Kima Braid products. So I decided to install it. So the colors that I have I have a 1B, and I also have, what do they call this color? Let me see, is it in this page? I have a 1B, and then I have a 1B burgundy. And every single install video that I watched while standing there in the aisle of the beauty supply store said you needed 2 packs. But how the packs come, they're the 3 times packs. You know, I have a pack here. It's not full, but it was the 3 times. So it was 1, 2, 3 bundles in there. And so they were saying, oh, all you need is 2 packs. All you need is 2 packs. And I'm looking at the pack, and the pack's looking at me, and I'm looking at the pack, and the pack's looking at me, and I'm like, even with an undercut, I don't see 2 packs being enough. I don't feel right about that. So I went ahead and I got 3 packs. Low key, I wanted to get 4. And had they, you know, the beauty supply store had the normal sale that they usually have of the, you know, buy 3 get 1 free, or buy 2 get 1 free, you know, whatever, I would have gotten 4 for sure. But I was like, okay, I think it was on a Saturday or something, and the beauty supply store, they were open on Sunday. So I was like, if I ran out, I'll just get some more. But I'm thinking 3 might be okay. So I'm like, plus these girls, every single one of them said you needed 2 packs. Every single one without fail. And so, you know, I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'm just going to get 3. You know, I'll get 2 of the 1B, and then I'll get 1 color. And we'll see what happens. You know, that's what I did. So when installing it, I can go ahead and tell you 2 packs is not going to be enough. I have an undercut, right? And this burgundy pack was the 3rd pack. So what's in my head is 2 packs of the 1B and then 2/3 of the burgundy. And this is all that I have left. So you're going to clearly need more than 2 packs. Let me just tell you that right off the bat. If you want it to be full and look like it's giving something, which I'm going to take it down in a minute so you guys can like really see it. But I just thought this was cute for the video. But you're going to need at least 3 packs, at least. And like I said, keep in mind that I have an undercut. So you probably gonna need 4. I mean, I got this little pack left, but this to me isn't enough to cover up my undercut either. And I have a fairly small head. I get teased about how small my head is. I think it's a head to body ratio, and I got a big body and a little head. I don't know. Anyway, you're gonna need more than that. So if you're gonna get the hair, make sure that you get at least 3 to 4 packs, okay? But other than that, one of the other complaints that they were saying that the hair tangled for them. Now, this hair has been in my head a good week. Is it more than a week now? What's today? Yeah, it's been over a week. It's heading to 2 weeks now. Yeah, it's heading to 2 weeks now. And I don't see the problem. Tangling, I don't see it. I don't know. I don't understand what's happening. Now, what I was concerned with, and I was going back and forth on whether or not I was going to put it in, was the hair jewelry. I bought me a bunch of gold hair jewelry because I don't know, you guys. I've been really like in the mood, like, you know, just slathering in cocoa butter and adorning myself in gold. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, you know, but so I had some gold hair accessories to put in here, but because there were so many complaints about the hair tangling, I didn't put it in there like I wanted to, but I was like, So I literally carried them around in my bag for like a week because I was like, I'm gonna do it at work. I'm gonna do it. And then I get to work and I'm like, I ain't gonna do it. I'll do it when I get home. And then, you know, the cycle just continued. And here we are a week later, and I still don't have the accessories in my hair. And it's about time for me to move on to my next install. So I'll just have to save those accessories for another time. But y'all, you see? It's cute. It's cute. And let me say this. If you take one thing from this video about this hair, take this. It's light. I have never, like, I've experienced some locks that were light and I'm like, oh, this is nice. But you talking about like bohemian style 22-inch locks, you don't feel them. Like, they literally have no kind of weight. I kid you not, it blew my mind so much. I flipped it over like upside down and I put it, like, all of it in Kristen's hand. I'm like, feel this. Like, you gotta feel this. Cause like, and she was like, oh my God, this is nothing. Like, I mean, it literally, like, you don't feel it. Like, you don't, there's no weight. I don't even know how to take, there's zero weight. It's zero weight. I kid you not. I don't know what they did. I'm trying to see, like, is it because it's hollow? Is it hollow? It is like very like light, you know, like I don't know if that's what it is. I don't know, but like there's no weight. Like y'all, you don't feel this hair. Like there's literally no weight. So if you are one of those, like, and I understand because I don't like heavy hair. Whether it's you know, individual hair, like bundle hair, whatever it is, any hair I've ever installed, this hair has been it's the lightest. It's the lightest. Okay, it's the lightest. Especially being the length that it is. This is the lightest I've ever had. But so for me, I don't like heavy hair. So like a style can be gorgeous and I might wear it for a couple of days, you know, enough to get some cute pictures, maybe a couple TikToks, you know, to look cute. And then after that, I'm taking that shit out. Like I'm sitting in the middle of the bed and I'm cutting it. Sometimes I'm watching TV and I start taking it out and I don't even know I'm taking it out. Like this. Yeah. Like I can't stand heavy hair. And so, I said, you know, this hair is cute and, you know, it's only going to be for a few days, you know, for my birthday. I just want to turn up. So it might be a little heavy, but that's okay because it's no maintenance. I know it's probably not going to be any maintenance and, you know, I'll just do it. But girl, like I said, here I am a week later. I still got this in my head because it is so light. And that is such a godsend when you living in Alabama, baby. Like, I don't know what to say. Now another thing they were saying, like the hair, like it changed textures. And I can say that it was a lot silkier a couple of days ago. Like when I first installed it, it was a lot silkier than it is right now. But it's not giving like weave basket. It's not giving that. It's just like it's kinking up a bit more. And to me, that looks a lot more natural. I mean, I prefer it. I don't know. It's like, I feel like this is going to be one of those, the older it gets, the better it looks. But now, you know, crochet hair, sometimes it get to a point and it's over. So, you know, I don't know. And I almost want to keep it in just to see where this goes. But I have other stuff I have to do. Being that this isn't like any kind of sponsored video, I can kind of, you know, say what I want to say. So let me show you the other hair I'm putting in soon. And I can only wear it for a couple of days because I got to work. But I'm excited though. And I don't think I'm going to do an install video because I work with this company so much in the past. And I have so many videos on installs. So I might not do an install video. It might be a sit down review. Or a style video, like showing how I style it, but it's box braids, right? But y'all gotta see the color. I just gotta show y'all the color, and then we'll get back to this hair. Okay, hold on. Look at this hair. And excuse the nails. I'll get the nails done in a little bit, in a little bit, but then look at that. Look at this. Can you see this? It looks blue in the camera, and it's kind of blue, but it's like that tealish color, you know. Or sea foam, I don't know. But anyway, the hair is popping. You can't see the actual color. It definitely gives a blue on camera, but it's not blue. It's this other kind of color. But anyway, it's so bright. I love it. 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 I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay. So back to this hair. Sorry, it kept looking at me and I'm looking at it and I just had to say something about it. What did I say? This hair, it does not itch, or it's not been itchy yet. I mean, my scalp is itching, but that's because I need to wash this shit. Because like I said, this is an old braid pattern, which means, you know, I haven't washed my hair in a minute. So it's kind of, my scalp is itching, but I don't have like any allergy or anything like that to the alpha line. So I never really have that issue. I didn't soak it. And I've literally been like just taking the locks and wrapping it around, you know, and making ponytails or whatever. I don't never worry about no scrunchies or nothing like that. But now I'm trying to figure out how to get it down. I don't know how to tie it. Okay, here we go. I hope y'all can see. Like, you see that right there? That's some hair that was left from my old hair, the individual hair that I had in, the bulk hair I had in. Girl, I ain't even paying no attention to it. Anyway, this hair is gorgeous. And that's what Kristen and everybody was saying, like, this hair just, like, it just fit me. And yeah, it is my vibe. Like, this will be one of my go-to hairs. And, you know, unexpectedly, if I can say it, I can never say that right. Unexpectedly, I'm pretty sure it's going to make my top 10 of the year, for sure. You know, like I said, this was just like a quick run to the beauty supply store. And yeah, and it always worked like that, doesn't it? Because that easy braid that was in my top 10 the last couple years, it was the same thing. I was in there, bought it myself. I was like, let's see what this is about. And it ended up being one of my favorite hairs. I've had it in like maybe 4 times now. I had it in last year around this time too. But this right here, girl, yes. I want to try it in all the different colors. I'm excited to see what all colors it come in, because I do know that, you know, my beauty supply store probably didn't have all the colors that it came in. They had a gray too, and I was almost into it, but I'm like, I'm 39. 39 is gonna give natural, and I'm not ready for that yet. Even though it'll probably blend with my shit for real. I was hoping that it was gonna have like all the colors it came with on the pack, but I don't see that. I don't see that, but I definitely want to find out, because I'm most certainly going to be reinstalling this hair. Now, I don't know if this hair would be considered reusable. I don't know that I would wash it and renew and like reinstall it. I don't think so. It would be great if it was, but I just feel like the natural frizz that's in it, like, it does tangle a little bit. Like right here, I guess I did run into a tangle, but I mean, that was nothing, you know. But I just feel like the natural frizz in it, I don't feel like it would be good reinstalling it. I don't know. I don't feel like it's gonna give like it should give. But, you know, I don't know if you've tried this hair, because like I said, it's not a new hair. So if you've tried it and reinstalled it, let me know. And let me know what you did in the wash process and like the conditioning and all of that, because I would really like to keep this hair and having it all different colors. Like, it's bomb. It's really bomb. And I want to say, I think the packs were about $11.99. Don't hold me to that, but I think it was around $11.99 a pack. And like I said, I used 3 packs. So, you know, I mean, it wasn't expensive at all. Yeah, I'm not mad at it, y'all. I'm not mad at it at all. Okay, so I hope that I've covered everything that I needed to regarding this hair. But if I didn't, if I missed something, please make sure to drop it in the comment section and I'll answer it as soon as I can. I ask that you give this video a big thumbs up and share it with a friend if you don't mind. You know, we're trying to grow over here. And if you don't follow me on my other platforms, I can't talk. If you don't follow me on any of my other platforms, I hope that you do. My link is down in the description box, and it'll take you to all the other platforms that I'm on. TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, all of it. Because I would love to interact with you guys in all the other places that I can. So yeah, y'all, I love you so much. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.
Thinking, need a light for the ideas. I'm in the splash zone with the brain waves. I shoot for stars up and my aim is straight. I lay in the sand line in the Palisades. I'm Alec Baldwin with the angry face. I'm Christian Bale with the black on black. Man, fuck these stars.